In Top Topic, we look at the biggest stories making the news online here in China over the last 24 hours. A homeless shelter in central China's Changsha city is under investigation after an undercover reporter claimed to have been beaten up after he'd been sent there on a story. The reporter, dressed as a homeless man and pretending to be deaf, said 3 people at the shelter kicked him to the ground, held his hands behind his back and trampled on his body so hard he could not move or even take a breath, the Changsha-based Sangshan City Express reported. He begged them to stop and asked if he could leave, but the staff just pressed their knees to the reporter's head and told him, "Want to leave now? It's too late." The newspaper said its reporter was trying to find out why homeless people would rather stay out in the cold, under bridges or in underground tunnels rather than go to the warm government shelter. A homeless man was found frozen to death under a bridge in Changsha last Thursday, only several days after another man was found dead due to the bitter cold in another district of the city. Despite the tragedies, about 20 homeless people interviewed by the newspaper said they were reluctant to look for help from the shelters. Luan Weidong, a homeless man who has been wandering the streets of Changsha for 3 years, told the newspaper he didn't go to the shelter because he felt like he was treated as a prisoner there. The shelter would eventually send you back to your hometown. But if I can survive in my hometown, why should I lead a vagrant life, Luan said. On Monday evening, the reporter borrowed Luan's shabby coat and pretended to be a deaf homeless man. They stood at a crossroads in the city and soon residents passing by called a nearby district shelter service for help. Well, obviously that led to a rather unfortunate situation and a very difficult story there.